This puts us at 13. We take action. We take that 7, and now we have chip damage. Down to 4! Let's go! Hello, good game. Welcome back, ghouls and goblins. I hope you're all having a magical day. Thank you so much for taking the time to support the channel. Wedding Crashers. What? Black, white, and red Mardu Enchantments beating most of the best decks in the meta right now. I know I said this last video. I was like, I made this really cool jank deck that's actually competitive. We did it again. This is even better though. Stacking enchantments is seemingly a surefire way to win against the aggro matchups, as you're able just to field wipe, and you're in a really good position against those control and other mid-range matchups because all of their removal is useless, right? Those field wipes that they carry, the damage-based spells, they're not doing much, which is amazing. So we're very well positioned within today's deck in the meta. We're going to break down the list, talk about the strategies, the synergies, and then showcase all of that in the gameplay footage. So you as the viewer come away with a good understanding of how the deck is meant to operate. And then we'll finally wrap up with our conclusion and final thoughts, stuff like this, right? So thank you all for your time and attention. Make sure to like the video to show your support, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on more great content just like this. And let's take a look at the deck. Alrighty then. 60 card standard, best of 1, 3.8 average mana value, woof, that's heavy, with 0 creatures and 36 non-creatures. We have the 24 land in build as well. Building initially around Stesnia Uprising for 4 mana, an enchantment, and at the beginning of your end step, create a 1/1 red human creature token, and then if you have 13 permanents, you may sacrifice the Uprising to deal 7 damage to any target. This is non-legendary. We can stack this card and deal, 7, 14, 21, 28 damage with all 4 copies. Woof. But it's easier than that because we're combining it with a ton of chip damage. Curse of the Leeches. An enchantment. As it enters, attach it to a player. At the beginning of enchanted player's upkeep, they lose 1 life and you gain 1 life. That's Daybound. Nightbound, we get a 4/4 with lifelink. That's totally fine. We also have chip damage through the Meat Hook Massacre. When it enters play, each creature gets -X/-X. Whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, we will gain 1 life. And whenever a creature we control dies, we will have them lose 1 life, which is really nice, right? So killing our own creatures, having them be chump blockers to deal chip damage to our opponent while gaining life is really nice. And then dealing chip damage through Curse of the Leeches on their upkeep is really, really nice as well. And then finally, just getting a bunch of damage in through the Uprising, those 7 hits like we talked about. We can create a fair amount of creatures through Hallowed Haunting, as long as you control 7 or more enchantments. Creatures you control have flying and vigilance. Whenever you cast an enchantment spell, create a white spirit cleric creature token, and this creature's power and toughness are equal to the number of spirits you control, right? This is very good to help create those spirits. And then we have Faladar's Retreat. When played on top of the Haunting, because it's an enchantment, we'll create that spirit. And then we can create 2/2 cats. We can also push our creatures up with +1/+1 and vigilance, which is really nice. And then once these creatures are tough, nice big fatties, we have Curse of Hospitality. Enchant player, creatures attacking enchanted player have trample, and then whenever we deal combat damage to them, we get to look at the top card, and then we get to play that if we want, spend mana as any color, which is really, really nice. So, it's giving everything trample. We have a few more tokens in deck. Wedding Announcements, going to make those 1/1s. Every upkeep, if you've attacked with 2, you'll draw a card. Once you've got 3 turn counters or counters on the Wedding Announcement, it goes to the Festivities, +1/+1 on all of your creatures. All right, that's great. That's going to help everybody out. And then Burn Down the House. It can be a field wipe, 5 damage to each creature and planeswalker, or create 3 1/1 devils. Amazing. Those 1/1 devils, get pushed up by the Wedding Announcement. They're also going to get pushed up by Faladar's Retreat. They're also all have trample through the Hospitality. Combine this with our chip damage in the deck, and wow, you're getting stuff done. Better than that, though, we have Invitation Only, we have Doomscar and Burn Down the House that I already mentioned to control the field against those other aggro matchups. Just wipe everything. You have the hook, you're gaining net value from it. You're going to make more tokens every turn anyways, so it's really the best of both worlds. You don't need creatures, but you have a ton of them, right? You don't lose any value if they're removing your creatures because you just remake them. And, you know, the field wipes don't really affect you like they'll affect your opponent. So it's just a really fun time with this deck. No sideboard. Lands are pretty basic. This is version 1. You could add some creature lands into the build, but I just don't think you need it. It's performing fine without it. So just the consistency is what we've chosen to go through with the, you know, the dual lands and the pathways here, right? Enjoy today's gameplay footage. Make sure to like the video to support the channel. Subscribe to the channel as well, so you're not missing out on cool content just like this. Join the community Discord, available within the link tree just below the deck list in the description below. Become a Patreon to support the channel financially as well if you so choose. More importantly than this, though, have a magical day and enjoy today's gameplay footage. We have land, but no field wipe. Mulligan, looking for the field wipes. Keep 6, throw a curse. We're 1 land back, which is kind of sad. But, hey, I think we can make do. Mono white. So that's fun. We need an untapped land to foretell this so the binder can't get it. Oh, Thalia. Nice. Really original. So we're still not casting it till 4. I thought they were going to play Redain. I was about to freak out. Like, how do you always get that? We need 1 more land. Need that 4th land so bad. Come on. Wrecked. Alright, this is nice because we're going to gain 3 life. We're going to get hit for 3, though, with the Cave of Frost Dragon, I assume. And then we just need these curses out to stabilize. To grab some more life. Ouch. And if they don't cast, it goes to Night, and that's going to be a 4/4 with lifelink. And I like that. I like that a lot. Sungold Sentinel, nothing to take from us. I don't know why they take their own yet. Seems silly. I don't think there's any way they're dealing an extra 3 damage. Well, 5 damage, I guess, because of the life gain. It's a land. It's a land. I think we stabilized. Getting hit for 6, so that is heavy. Don't get me wrong. But we go to Night. We're hitting for 8. Yikes. That has gotta hurt. Good game. Hallowed Haunting in play. They're looking at our deck like, what? It's not a mono green deck? It's not an Izzet Turns deck? How are they winning? Oh, that's good. They can dump a bunch into that. Nice. Hit for 6. Let's swing over. And this is lethal. as the hook. That's not too shabby. We survived the mono white tax down, baby. Going first, and we have a field white. 2 of them, actually. Decent. White source, red source, black source. Pretty cool. We need a second white, second red. Foretelling Doomscar. Trying to find that 4th and 5th land. Oh, Izzet turns. Oh, Izzet turns. What a surprise. I did not expect that. Hallowed Haunting gets countered, and this makes me so sad. Why I oughta... Retreat is probably better to have been played on top, because we can't guarantee that we draw a land. We don't have a land here, so we may as well play the announcement, and that does get around a secondary disruption, but I just am imagining more counter magic. Maybe even divide it back to our hand, right? Oh, it must be an Izzet player. We got the ropes out. Gandalf! We don't all plan to be as old as you. Could we speed this up a little bit? Sorry, they don't know how to read. They just know how to play the game, right? It's like an original card I've not seen played. Give me a minute to read this. I'm kidding. I can't read either. I just use the pictures. It's just so much easier. Like, look, this guy's got a bunch of stuff. Drawing some cards. Cool beans. Got some stuff going on here. Cool picture, right? Good enough. Right? Gandalf loves just to play slow. Do they have another Wari? I'll cry. I will cry if you disrupt me. Just a dividdle. Let's empty our hands. We have 2 white, we have 2 black. Doesn't matter. There's a lot of white in our deck, though. More white than black. Hit for 1. Ooh. Look at us go. They Fading Hope a 1/1 token. Cool. Cool story, man. That's a bold play, Dark. Is there a counterspell here? There has to be. Another divide. Are you gonna Fading Hope this token again? Tokens are now 2/2s. They get a buff from wedding festivities. Right? The greed. Can't even have tokens. They're like, no tokens for you! Right? Nobody gets a token. More counter magic. Their 3rd divide by 0. I can only assume. It's gonna be a 3/3 kitty. Let's hit for 2. Down to 19. Now you would think this looks like a match that we're gonna win, but no, wait. They're about to take 15 turns in a row. Another Fading Hope. That's their 3rd Fading Hope in the, not even the top 20. Wow. What a world. What a time to be alive. And they're just stuck on the Archaics. Secondary red source. Make the kitty. The tokens are great, because they get buffed up from the festivities right now. And then when we have 13, we probably want to sack this. Let's hit him with everything we have. They could Wari this. No. Let's hit for 2. Maybe. Is it their 4th Fading Hope? Down to 17. Make the Human. Oh, that puts us at 14. Dang it! We missed it! We should have kept leeches in our hand. The greed! The greed! We are also too greedy. We missed out on 7 damage because we played the leeches to get 1 damage. Whoops. It's fine. The 2/2s are okay. I'll allow it. We get a land. That's a 3, 3, 3, 3, and 4. So hitting for 10 if we get a land. Even more than that because these will all be 2s. That would be hitting for 16 if we get a land. Wow. Even if we don't get a land, we're hitting for a bunch. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13 without a land. Okay. Oh, nice. We get to discard and draw, though. Well, not discard, but... They would. They would. Give us a land. Give us a land. This puts us at 13. We take action. We take that 7, and now we have chip damage. Down to 4! Let's go! I have no mercy. No mercy for these people. Do not let them escape unpunished. That's desperation, we win. They have 4 mana. They pack up, head home. Boom! This Uprising? Pretty neat. Just 7 damage out of nowhere, plus you're making the 1/1s that turn into 2/2s. Ah, sign me up. Where's the deck list? Opponent goes first. We've got the wipes. No land. Oh, yikes. Yikes. We need a 3rd land at the very least. Okay, damage and they scry. Boros by the look of their sleeves. Yeah. Channeler's cool. 3rd land? Fuck no. It's probably the Doomscar that we hit them with. Magic Missile straight to the choppers. Down to 14. Want more creatures out of their hand. We can chump block with the announcement for 6 turns. Want that cookout really bad as well. Okay, all that's useless against us. Right. I mean, they can kill the token, give us a clue. I'm fine with that. And if we can set up our enchantments and then control the field, it's always better than controlling the field without any enchantments in play. Like, if you can get that residual output first, it's nice. Hopefully they don't play haste. Getting hit for 3, though. They're down to 2 cards. This is pretty risky biscuits. We don't take damage from the charger this way, though. And we actually gain 1 life. Gaining another life through the leech. So if we can offset their damage, that's going to be our best bet. We get a land, we go in with the retreat. We have so much life gain that it's going to be... Oh! Wow. Okay, that's good. You just gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. We gain more life than they deal damage. Alright, we gain 4, they deal 3. And then the leech grabs us another one. Zariel makes the 1/1. Oh no, it just pluses. Interesting.
Spill their blood.
Another Curse of Leeches. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that, man. This deck is like slapping. This is really fun, honestly. Like, we've got more field wipes. Oh, that's pretty good. No haste, though, I hope, right? We need our 5th land. Oh, they get haste there. Shoot. It's 11 damage. Yikes. We top deck a land to save us. We gain 3. I think they just beat us, don't they? Because we take 1 damage here. We gain 3. Then we gain 2 more. But they can put the land out and then Zariel it. Right, we get hit for 4. Doesn't it have to have vigilance? This taps. Or they untap 1 thing. That's game. They beat us. That's really clutch for them. Because it makes the 2nd token. Wow. That was a really good game. Nice. I like that. I thought we had that for sure. Dang, man. Opponent goes first. We have a burn down the house. Hook is not active. Yet. All of our land is really slow. Izzet turns. Can't wait. They're holding up an egg. Gross, man. Counter spells are going to be brutal here, right? Here's the first one. Aura's Disruption. Egg goes to 2. Like, what are they waiting for? They allow it to enter play, I guess. What a headache. Let's give them the your go, because they're literally roping us on turn 3. Like, I don't know, is that a 45-second decision? You know what I mean? It just seems so silly. Another egg. Loving it. Let's grab another curse. No counter magic for 2. That went straight through. Or at least no counter enchantment aura for 2. Could be a test. They don't cast. We have 2 4/4s. And you bet we're swinging in with them. So they need to divide these now. Leeching Lurker coming through. Okay, they take it. Wow. Wow. We could have double hooked maybe, because they're going to counter one of them. I bet this gets hooked too, or countered. It's not like a big play card though, so they let it enter, I guess. They take the Deluge. Egg is way up in the air now. These smoldering eggs are good. We don't have removal yet. If we can get that 5th land, we might just attack in with the demons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Not quite enough. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 we'd go to. Oh, still not enough. More rope. So the dragons get transformed. Great news. The time commitment that these people have is ridiculous. Could you play any slower? So they discarded and drew, getting a land, tossing their Test of Talents. Which may be good for us. This is brutal. They're going to kill the Leech. And then kill the 1/1. I just don't understand what takes them so long. This is ridiculous, isn't it? Big hit. They're totally tapped, though, so we just need that land. Please give us a land. Yes! Both dragons are dealt with. Maybe we should have actually invitationed and then kept the devils for the devils. I wasn't even thinking of that. Right, we could have invitationed there, maybe. Let's hit for 1. Let's throw the curse out. And then we play a meat hook for 0. So if any of our creatures are dying, we'll still get value. Yeah, a little bit of a misplay there. I should have invitationed to kill those dragons and then kept burn down the house for the devils. Totally my bad. I'm just so frustrated with my opponent, you know what I mean? Gotta play faster than they do. They're down to 8. And we have basically 8 damage in play unless they bounce. They can't kill, or they have to kill before we attack. Oh, we reattach to them. Nice. Look at me being a slow poke. They're down to 7. They have 6 lands, 5 cards in hand. 7 lands, 4 cards in hand. Here comes just the all runs. Just hard cast all run 4 turns in a row, right? Interesting. Curse of Hospitality, so we get to play their cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, we should have played the announcement, actually. We could have had lethal. Unless they're bouncing these before our end step. So they definitely bounced the Leech. 1, 2. Okay. So a double Cinderclasm. They lose 2 life from the hook. Down to 5. Wow. We get to look at the top whatever and play. We don't get anything. And then we make the 1/1, which they cannot kill because of the meat hook, nor can they kill the leech. Good game. Got him! Oh, maybe if they play a little bit slower next time, they'll get the win. Alrighty then. Honestly, the deck slaps. And it's kind of hard when I sit down, I'm like, okay, I need to make 2 original decks today. How do I do it? We probably made, oh, I don't know, 15 decks today. Maybe 10, maybe 15 is too high. And, you know, we try them in the play queue. We see like how it feels. Sometimes we don't even make it through the build process. It's just like halfway, no, throw it away. And it's a tough process, right? So you guys get the finished piece of work, which is really important. There's a ton of hours behind the scenes that went into these builds, and I hope you appreciate them because I know I sure do. I don't even care, man. I just have so much fun with this game. Thanks for watching. Have a magical day. Like the video to support me as a creator, and we'll see you soon in the next.